if you let me go back
Please.
to the book, and please, if you have any question, please to interrupt me. Um, in that situation, when I start to adopt the teachings of Jesus Christ, based on loving our enemies, and I was already in a relationship with my enemy, Jesus Christ simply was telling me, your enemy is not man. This is his message through love your enemy. That even you might see your brother, your friend, your neighbor as they are your enemies, but in fact, they are not your enemies. And I start to understand this philosophy, let's say, in my life and implement it in my life. But I was in a situation that I could save many people's lives. I never counted, and I didn't mention any numbers in my book, but at least many suicide bombers could reach their targets, and we stopped them. It wasn't, by the way, by the power of the Israeli intelligence. All the time they were sitting there, huh? How did you get this information? I got it, thank my God. And they would come with lots of rage. Oh, let's go drop a bomb on them. No, I still cannot kill a terrorist. I am a Christian. This is how, like from a child who's full of hate that wanted to kill his enemies, to a person that he doesn't want to kill a terrorist. Somebody is about to go and kill dozens of people. I said, no, I am not even going to kill a terrorist. I remember once, and this is in the book, I knew about 5 suicide bombers in one house. And the Israeli Prime Minister decided to kill everything breathes Hamas during that time. So they got the permission in half hour to drop a bomb on that apartment and kill all the terrorists. The house was full of explosives, explosive builds, and all type of weaponry. And I said, no, I cannot do this. And my Israeli Shin-Bet, the FBI, told me, are you out of your mind? Well, what do you want to do? Like those guys will carry their attacks in less than 48 hours. We have to stop them. And they're behind the enemy lines. I told them that we go arrest them. I said, how can we go arrest a suicide bomber? Those guys, they can detonate their explosives and kill all the troops. And we will cause international crisis because nobody wants Israel to go to the Palestinian territories. I said, okay, then you kill them, I'm out of the game. I'm not going to participate in this, and I will never work for you again. And because they were a need for me, and my Shin-Bet handler was very convicted of my vision of seeing things, that we don't stop violence by causing more violence. Let's stop violence with wisdom. Let's take a deep breath and think carefully about the best method of stopping violence before we just go and let's use our power. And we are causing more damage. Trying to create a solution, but we create a much bigger problem with every solution that we make. And this is the situation of humanity today, here in this country. We have a problem, let's create a solution, then we figure out later on that the solution that we created was only a bigger problem.
Yes.
So, and this wasn't because I was a very smart person. That's why I'm saying that God, Jesus Christ, He's the only one who gets the credit, because I know for sure that without His wisdom, without His love, forgiveness, I wouldn't figure this out on my own. And today people can call me just whatever they want to call me, accuse me. I might lose lots of opportunities. Many seculars would look at me and say, hey, you could get a much better publisher, so I can write like a spy novel about, your journey and things like this. But I know for sure that then I will be betraying my Lord, because my Lord, He's my inspiration.
Yes.
He's my teacher. He was the one, step by step, during all this difficult journey.
Yes.
But as you see, practically, as a Christian, how many people, did you think that I had 50 pastors to go and fellowship and at some churches, hey guys, let's sit down and talk. I have 5 side bombers. They want to kill like 100 Israelis like in the next 24 hours. Let's try to do something. What should I do? Counsel, they call it here. I was on my own with my God. I couldn't share this with any Christian.
Right.
I couldn't share it with anybody. I was Christian undercover. And I was rejected by the church. And I was totally on my own. If anybody discovered about my relationship with the Israelis, my relationship to Christ, anything, I would be killed without a question. So when you're in a situation like this, you need totally to rely on God.
Yes.
And tell him, choose what's the best. Let's go to the Bible and read and see what's the best in this condition. There is no justification for killing even a terrorist. Then it's over. I cannot do it. I don't care if the Prime Minister says, I'm sorry, I respect you, but I'm not going to obey you. I'm going to obey the one who created you. The Most High One. And this is how I kept those signs, marks in my life to lead me during this difficult, dark, scary journey for a young man. And I encourage all of you all the time. You know, sometimes I don't feel comfortable when I see people like totally into religion and they have, you know, just praise religion or praise church. Or I want you guys like to get out of the world. Our duty is much bigger than the religious box.
Yes.
We need to, in order to change this entire world, everybody needs to be in their positions, and when they are called, they have to answer the way that the Lord likes it, not the way that the world like it. So we carried many sensitive operations. We saved many people's lives. And in this case, the Israeli government, the entire world, seculars, atheists, Christians, Muslims, they need to understand that one person gets the credit.
Yes.
One. God.
Wonderful. You need to get the book. We're going to ask some more questions here, but we initially we asked how many books they could send, and they suggested 50. You bought those immediately before he even spoke. So we got a hold of 500 more since he spoke just a few moments ago. And we have the 500 here. And I encourage every pastor here, every teenager who likes to read, if you like a riveting story, and you like a true life story that'll just absolutely, as we say, curl your hair, you got to get this book. The story of Mosab's life. It's unbelievable.